What's your story?
Freehold used to be open to anyone, but now it seems the Iron Tide Raiders have declared themselves the owners. They're locking the place down and turning away anyone who isn't part of the crew. Fortunately, they're also hiring. Put this on. Don't think about where it came from. We'll pose as new recruits, get in, gather some information, and be back in Borealis in time for supper. Cyrus may be salty, but he's a decent cook.
Eyes on the horizon.
Put the hat on. You can't be a scurvy sea dog without a hat.
Step closer.
Greetings,
and don't
young
move.
one. I am Rocco. I trade in specialty goods and exotic wares. Rocco pulls a small wooden cask from beneath his shell. This bourbon is 100 years old. I know, because I bought it 100 years ago. A man in Freehold is prepared to trade me a rare scroll for this, but alas I am barred from entering. It seems this town is not so free anymore. If you can get in, perhaps you could make the trade on my behalf? I would be in your debt.
Not everything in the ocean.
Looking good. Let's tell the recruiter we've come to volunteer.
What you want?
Well, ye did bring your own hats. All right, get in there and report for orientation.
Hazing. He means hazing. Don't worry, we're skipping that part. I know a place we can hide out while we gather information.
Ahem. Avast, ye bloated barnacle! We've come for your booty! I told you Iron-Tide punks to... Wait a minute. Flynn? I thought you were dead! Oh, don't tell me you're actually working for those bootlickers. It's, kind of a long story. How about a drink?
A job's a job,
Don't
mate.
worry, Venric's a good man. I trust him with my life. We should check in with Cyrus and Talia before we get in too deep. Flynn pens a note on a scrap of parchment and tucks it into a small courier bag. This is all of the evidence we've gathered so far linking the Ashvane Trading Company to the weapons and pirates here in Freehold. Take it to Rodrigo, on the rooftop just behind this tavern. He raises parrots that make great messengers. Some are even big enough to ride. Rodrigo's a few planks short of a poop deck, but he's trustworthy.
You laugh at Flynn Fairwind.
See you around.
What can I do?
Pleased to meet you. Name's Venric. I've been scraping out a living here in Freehold for years. Flynn used to be a regular back when he... Well, I shouldn't say too much. A man's past is his own. I'll help the two of you out, but first I demand that you let me give you a proper Freehold welcome, a drink.
Cheers!
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Grog or rail? Or both?
Raise a drink with me and Flynn. On the house. What'll you have?
There you go. Now, a toast to better days. Ah, that hits the spot. Say, Flynn, whatever happened to that woman you were always talking about? You know, the one with hair like ravens down?
Not now, Venric. We're here on serious business.
What'll it be?
Nothing like sharing a drink with an old friend. And a new one.
Until next time.
You like my pretty birds?
I'm all ears.
Alright, now that the boss is updated, let's get back to work. So the Irontide Raiders are bringing the various outlaw crews together for a big job using weapons provided by the Ashvane Company. Something tells me they're not going fishing. We should see if members of the smaller crews are carrying any notes or orders. I trust you can handle it. I need to lay low and catch up with Venric. If anyone else were to recognize me, the odds of them offering a friendly drink are precisely 0.
Watch your back out there.
Grog or rail? Or both?
Careful out there. Something big's going down. The captain of the Irontide Raiders, Harlan Sweet, has it in his tiny head that he's in charge of Freehold now. He's been forcing the smaller crews to pledge their loyalty, and littering the whole town with his damn recruiting posters. Do me a favor and take down any of them posters you find. Just don't let them catch ya doing it, or it's a long walk off a short plank.
Cheers!
You like my pretty birds? Yes, yes, you can ride the pretties. They like it? They're good pretties. They like helping. Do you like helping, too? Maybe you can help me. Some of the loud men came here and threatened me. They don't scare me. But they made the pretties fly away. If you see any of my pretties out there, please feed this to them. It's my special treat. I know it will make them come home.
Which one o' you scurvy dogs dug up me treasure? Was it you, Ned? I know you was in the dead man's tail when I were talking about it. Or maybe it was ol' Nance Barmy, hey? You're the one what fed me all them drinks in the first place. Oh, and don't think I forgot about you, Nub Nub. I ain't trust a hosen as far as I can throw 'em. Which I guess is pretty far, but... Several lines are scratched out here. Someone stole me damn treasure. Signed with an X.
What? You'll have to speak up. I ain't here so good since the incident. Fairy ledger? Scary weather. Some guy in the tavern was bragging about married pleasure the other day, though. Like anyone wants to hear about that. Something needs swab bins. Nub Nub heard about's treasure. Whole tavern heard about's it. Alls he says was buried somewhere sandy. Who that's helping?
Nub Nub, get up here and swab these dukes.
Sut. Not helping Nub Nub, that's for sures. You like my pretty birds? You did it? So many pretties came back. The loud men are mean, but you seem nice. Want to have fun? The pretties love my special biscuits, but it makes them full. Then they have to go. You know. Let's prank the mean men. Fly on the pretties and make them go. Not again. The eye patch? It does nothing. Not again.
Ugh. It's in me good eye.
Ugh. Curse yet, feathered devil. Arg. It's in me good eye. Yah. I'll pluck your wings off ya flying rat. Curse yet, feathered devil. Ugh. Ack. Disgusting.
Ugh. Disgusting. Curse ye, feathered devil.
The eye patch? It does nothing. The eye patch? It does nothing.
You laugh at Black Tooth Knuckle Duster.
You like my pretty birds? That'll teach em. Looks like you've had enough. You're out of here. At least. I died fighting.
City's dangerous nowadays. Keep him warm, I hope.
Woo. Heek. Watch share up.
Steer clear of dark alleys.
Belch. Ayush, I remember S home of braggin' about a tree sure. S home thin about coverin' it with seaweed. Ugh. Just the thought of seaweed makes me sick. Verb. Oh.
Tooth marks scar the front of the chest, and the lock appears to have been gnawed open. Scraps of burlap caught in the hinges suggest that a bag was torn out of the chest. The sand around the chest is covered in paw prints.
This diamond must have been among the mysterious outlaws' cache of dried meats and other treasures. You fight like a dairy farmer.
To what do I owe
Are you with the Iron Tide? I've already paid you people. Leave me alone. Oh. The bourbon from that turtle fellow. So. He's not coming himself? And I take it you're no Iron Tide loyalist. Very well, hand it over. Usually this is the part where I hand you the scroll and send you on your way. Sadly, friend, these are unusual times. How's a man expected to run an honest business dealing in highly illegal goods when the Iron Tide raiders are shaking down good folk like myself? I'm prepared to offer you a handsome sum, and the scroll for our shelled associate, if you rid me of the damnable woman who collects these tributes. You'll surely find her at Harlan's table at the bar, getting drunk on my gold.
Keep calm and carry on.
Heek. Yet? What day I want? What? Heek. I'll teach em to badmouth my crew. Where's the lily-livered scum who's insultin'? Heek. The Iron-Tide Raiders. Think ye can pull one over on me, do ye? I'll. Heek. Run ya through. Ya made me. Spill. Me drink. You cry on first mate Trixie Tornsail's shoulder.
What'll it be?
I'm sorry. I tried to help him, but I'm no fighter. Find anything? I'll try to make sense of these. You've gotta help Flynn. Someone must have recognized Flynn and ratted him out. A bunch of Iron-Tide thugs dragged him off to the Ring of Booty for a special audience with Captain Harlan Sweet. Flynn doesn't like to talk about this, but he used to captain his own crew, with Harlan as his first mate. The two had a falling out after a messy job and Flynn lost all taste for freebooting. Just disappeared one day. Harlan took the nastiest of the crew and formed the Iron-Tide Raiders. In other words, it's personal.
Watch yourself out
Huh?
there.
That oughta slow em down, or at least piss em off.
Until next time.
Any rumors on
You
the
actually
route?
did it? Color me impressed. Well done, my friend. Well done, indeed. You see that dusty crate in the corner of the room? You'll find it contains the ancient scroll and a generous purse of gold, as we agreed. Please, take your reward. You've certainly earned it.
See to your affairs.
It's a pity the turtle fellow didn't come here himself. His shell would have fetched a high price. I suppose I should lay low for a while. Farewell, fool.
As your head clears up, you see gold pieces scattered about the room. Corentin escaped. Rocco, the Tortolan merchant who set up this deal in the first place, will want to know what happened. When you last spoke, Rocco said he would be heading to Borlis. That's it, boys.
Work him over
Work him over good.
Things have changed.
Things have changed.
I'm
Flynn.
the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Once the Proudmores
And once the Proudmores are out of the
will
way,
be free to plunder all of Kurtilis.
NGHH. Run.
oh ho ho. Our newest recruit has arrived. This'll be fun.
This'll be fun.
What's the word?
What to do with a couple of mutinous rats? Why don't we let the dice decide?
Why don't we let the dice decide?
Bad luck for you. Huh.
Carve 'em up. Fine.
Naya.
Another round. What?
What?
No, that's
No,
all
no.
wrong.
That's better.
Better? Did I mention I don't play fair?
Gah.
These dice are
These dice are cursed.
Just get in there.
Enough.
You're too late anyway. Our attack on Dalen's Gate has already begun.
The Proudmoors are done for.
Done for. And when Lady Ashvane takes the throne, I'll command her fleet. 10,000 gold to whoever brings me their heads.
Flynn, hold on!
What?
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. You giggle.
Together we can unify Kultiras. How can I help? Finally, some action. Well met. What's the situation?
I'm so sorry, Monzi. I came as fast as I could. Dalen's Gate has protected the southern channel for decades. If it falls, the pirate fleet can sail straight into Tiragard Sound. The Marines at Vigil Hill will need our help. Let's go.
Duty calls.
We must get to Vigil Hill. Quick! Hop
Quick,
on!
hop on.
Hold on
Hold
tight!
on tight.
Flynn! It's okay, I've got you! You alright? Where does it hurt?
Oh, everywhere! Harlan! The bastard sold out to Ashvane! He's...
We know, just rest. He'll get what's coming to him. First, we have to hold that gate. Oh no! We're too late. See if these people need help. I'll go on ahead.
Lord Admiral's favor,
Underway.
friend.
Fancy a cuppa?
You've come to hell? Oh, thank the tides. These pirates are ruthless, they're bringing in landing boats to cut off our escape. The guards are down at the riverside holding them off, but I'm afraid they'll be overrun before my family and I can get away.
Look always to the sea. What can I do for you?
Oh, thank you so much. The soldiers garrisoned here are doing their best to hold out, but they're struggling. Pirates haven't dared attack this gate in years, and never with such a large force. If you're handy in a fight, Lieutenant Terranfold will want to meet you. He's organizing the militia up ahead.
Safe passage to you.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Ahoy!
Aha! Reinforcements. Wait. Where are the rest of you? We're outmanned, outgunned, and out of options. This is where we shine. I was hoping for a squad of Proudmoore Academy's finest, but I guess you'll have to do. What we lack in manpower we make up for in courage. Even the farmers here won't give up their land without a fight. Send the bravest of them to me. They will fight better alongside our Marines than by themselves out in the fields. We're outmanned, outgunned, and out of options. This is where we shine. Those pirates have air support. They're torching our farms and splitting our attention away from the front lines. Take them out of the sky.
For cool terrace.
I've trained my whole
The medics
life
here
for
are doing
this.
their best, but they've suffered heavy casualties and are strapped for healing supplies. With a few clumps of evermoss I could mix a pain-killing tincture to ease the suffering of the injured. Can you forage some from the nearby trees? I'll help get Flynn stabilized. The last thing these people need is another wounded man howling in pain.
Hail
You cheer
to the
Italian.
We can do this.
Good day to you. Lord Admiral's favor, friend. What can I do for you? Good day to you. Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Good day to you.
We're outmanned, outgunned, and out of options. This is where we shine. We'll get those volunteers paired up with the regulars and give them a fighting chance. Damn fine work. I'll recommend you for a Medal of Valor. We are dealing with lawless, no-account thugs. As soon as they gained ground, they started looting. Looting right in the middle of a battle. Well, I, for one, am not giving up our booty that easily. Get up to the top of Vigil Hill and man the main cannon. Rain hellfire down on those blackguards. Dismissed.
Keep a weather eye open.
I've always dreamed.
Did you
of
find any
adventure.
Evermoss? That should do.
Farewell, friend.
Ahoy!
They destroyed the main gun. Then it's time to advance on foot. Listen, I'll be frank with you, we're not at full strength here. Many of our soldiers recently left for Borealis on new orders. It's like they knew just when to hit us. But we're going to hit back. Every able-bodied man and woman in town has stepped up to mount a defense. Take this battle standard and remind them what they're fighting for. We're outmanned, outgunned, and out of options. This is where we shine. The enemy has turned our forward cannons around on us. Scuttle that equipment to stop the bombardments.
Fair winds, following seas.
How can I help?
Cyrus taught me how to deal with thugs, bullies, and scum like pirates. When they hit us, we hit back twice as hard. Talia's hand finds the haft of her hammer and grips it tight. It's time to hit back.
Serve with honor. Hang in there, Flynn. Just don't die. I will see justice delivered. First to these pirates, and then to the Ashvane Company. These'll do nicely. Let's get clear of the ship and give them a try. Now, let them have it! We'll need a boat to reach the next ship.
Ahoy!
Ready? Throw! Maybe that was too close. We should hit the next one from the air. Are you with me?
You cheer at
Alone be
Harvest Thresher.
praised. Aim for their powder barrels.
Ha ha! Take that, you bilge suckers!
Look! They're withdrawing! Oh, we did it! We actually did it! Still, they could be back. And if they bring those guns to bear on Borales... I'll tell the Lieutenant what's happened. Meet me in Vigil Hill when you're done here.
Aye. Underway. Orders? Are you thirsty? I'm
What?
thirsty.
Were you worried? Haha. Cough. Ah. Still a bit sore. But I'll be fine. Besides, my job's done, mate. You and Talia go on back to Borales and do the hero thing. Hey, I don't usually ask for help with personal business, but I know when I'm outmatched. Someone's gotta take down Harlan. He's a maniac. The things I saw him do back in the day. That's why I left Freehold in the first place. Hey, don't think of it as a favor for me, even though it would be a huge favor. Think of it as making the seas safer for everyone, or something noble like that. Flynn leans in and whispers. Plus there's a big fat bounty on his head.
See you around.
Good day to
We're
you.
outmanned, outgunned, and out of options. This is where we shine. It fills my heart with pride to hear that battle cry ring out across the field. The thunder of cannons can strike fear or inspire hope, depending on which end you're standing.
Gale sharp and anchor slim.
Finally, some action. Together we can use
Those cowards only understand strength. Show them you're not an easy victim and they turn tail and run. We must report this attack to Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore and prove to her that Lady Ashvane is behind it. It won't be easy. Lady Ashvane and Catherine Proudmoore have been close friends for years. Quickly, let us make for Boralus.
For Kul Tiras.
We need to get to Boralus. The Lord Admiral must be warned. I don't understand. Why would Lady Ashvane hire pirates to attack Dalin's Gate? Was it simply a test of her new weapons? Or something more? Wait, what's going on down there? This can't be good. Well met.
It seems word of the attack has already reached Boralus. With the evidence you've gathered, we can prove that the Ashvane Company was behind the attack. I would have preferred to do this in private, but I don't think we'll have the luxury. Look around, company men everywhere. Priscilla's got something up her sleeve. Let's get some backup before we go in there and cause a scene.
Come back with stories.
Ahoy!
Please remain calm. Everything is under control.
Anchors away!
Trouble afoot.
Please remain calm. Everything is under control.
Always loyal.
Good day
Please
to
remain
you.
calm. Everything is under
Always
control.
loyal.
Proudmoore's finest.
Please remain
At
calm.
your service.
Everything is under control.
What's the situation?
Alright. It's time. Catherine has trusted Priscilla Ashvane as an advisor and a close friend for many years, even before they both lost their husbands at their Amor. She's heard the rumors about Ashvane, just like anyone. Whether by fear or loyalty, she's chosen to ignore them. It's time to finally open her eyes.
Stay on course.
The rumors are true. Dalin's Gate has fallen. A pirate fleet struck the gate with overwhelming force.
Pirates? The Proudmoores can't even protect us from pirates anymore!
For shame! Catherine Proudmoore has spent her life doing what's best for Kul Tiras.
But it has not been enough. My dear friend Priscilla and I have discussed this. I believe that what is best for Kul Tiras is that I step down as Lord Admiral.
I will shoulder this heavy burden. I can only hope I will be a worthy successor.
Lady Ashvane has been my rock since those first dark days when we both lost our husbands. Now she will be the kingdom's rock. Now she is
A liar!
So, this was your play all along. Despicable.
What is the meaning of this, girl?
Lady Priscilla Ashvane, you are under arrest for trafficking, conspiring with pirates, and high treason against the Admiralty of Kul Tiras. And we have evidence. Your company made the weapons that destroyed Dalin's Gate, using this. It's called AZEROTH, and the Alliance and Horde are already at war over it. You hired the pirate fleet, armed them to the teeth, and set them upon your own countrymen.
and I almost Priscilla, how could you betray the kingdom? How could you betray me?
You're too weak to rule, Catherine. Your family has always been too weak. The Proudmoore legacy of failure dies with you!
The Proudmoore legacy of failure dies with you.
I've trained my whole
Damn it.
life for this.
Where'd she go? We need to get Catherine to safety. Help us take out some of these traitors.
Serve with
Looks
honor.
like Priscilla had a backup plan.
Duty calls.
Her goons set off
I've
some kind
always
of
dreamed
smoke
of
screen to cover
adventure.
her escape. Clear out that smoke so the civilians can evacuate and we can secure the area.
Come back with stories.
This is how we do business in Borlis. Last mistake you'll ever make.
The Proudmoore guard can mop things up from here. The last of the civilians escape to safety as the smoke clears. Priscilla's escaping on horseback.
Grab one of our chargers,
Grab one of our
and chase
chargers
her
and
down.
chase her down. Priscilla's escaping on horseback. Grab one of our chargers and chase her down.
Your little stunt meant nothing. I own this city.
This city!
Out of the way, on 4 brains. Fresh cabbages.
It's over.
There's nowhere,
There's nowhere
left
left to run.
Insolent brat! This is far from over.
Wait, no! You three, get a search party down there and find her. Hero, let's return to Catherine.
Well met.
I don't know how anyone could survive a fall like that. Still, we should be careful not to let our guard down.
Farewell, friend.
You there. A word, if I may. I have no time
So,
for idle
we meet
chatter.
again.
I don't think so.
I apologize for how you were treated last time. I trusted Priscilla like a sister and... Catherine chokes up for a moment before regaining her composure. Let us keep this brief, for I will make no promises nor any formal accords in this state. Return to your leaders. Tell them I wish to parley. That is all for now. My people have suffered a great deal today and I have much to reflect upon.
You tell Catherine Proudmoore no. Not going to happen.
By wind and by sea,
Lord Admiral,
we remain
perhaps
free.
we should get you back to the keep. I can review the evidence against House Ashvane with you there.
Certainly. And your name is?
Talia, Mum.
Talia, of course. Our young ward from across the sea. Has it already been so long? You've grown into a valiant young woman, Talia. Your father would be proud.
Orders, clear for action. You have my
So,
attention.
Catherine is willing to speak with us at last? Well done.
The Alliance must endure.
News
Tol
from the
Dager stands
front.
as a well-fortified thorn in this nation's side. As you are no doubt aware, Ashvane has taken every opportunity she could to throw any opposition into those cells. Among those in the jail are members of the Alliance that arrived alongside you and Jaina. We now have permission and the needed muscle to free them. Meet up with Talia on the eastern shore of the island, find the Overseer, and take his key. With it, we will have access to the weapon vault and cells.
Never let them see you sweat.
This table lists all of your currently available missions.
It's Shaw.
I am sure Falstad will handle this mission with his usual grace. The resources you gather can be used to recruit new troops for the war effort. Return to me periodically to issue new recruitment orders for your missions. If you have available resources, you should use them now to issue your first recruitment order. The war effort rages on even as we speak. We have need of fresh recruits.
The job's not done yet. I thought I saw you.
We have little
glance in my
time to waste.
direction.
What is required?
What needs done? Look to the shadows. We fight.
We have
in the
little time to
shadows.
waste. What is required? Excellent. Your new recruits will be available for missions once they have finished their training.
Sleep with one eye open.
Step closer and don't mumble.
A scam, was it? You have my apologies for putting you in harm's way. This man should be delivered to justice. He may be in hiding now, but I am very, very patient.
Finally.
Fancy a cup?
Feel free to take a look around, but please don't touch anything. These plants are very delicate. Oh, wow. Yeah, that little fella is certainly covered in pollen. Actually, this gives me an idea. But you may not like it. You want to learn how these bees are so good at harvesting pollen, but if you show up, they'll start swarming you. What you've got is a problem that can be solved with a little alchemy. I just so happen to have this potion that, once drunk, will turn the imbiber into a plant. Here's the deal, you go out and drink the potion, and you will see firsthand how the bees do what they do. After the potion wears off, you tell me what happened. Oh, and don't ask why I have that potion on me.
Keep the wind
Feel free
in
to
your
take a look
sails.
around, but please don't touch anything. Hey, Monzi, how would you feel about doing some legwork for a favor? We have a tradition here in Kultiros, that during a celebration, be it funeral, wedding, or birthday, we incorporate star moss into the decorations. We do that so those who are no longer amongst the living can be here in spirit. With the recent fighting, my stores are near empty due to the number of funerals we've had. If you bring me fresh star moss to restock my supply, I'll share a secret on how to get more from each star moss. Feel free to take a look around. I've noticed your skill with harvesting plants has improved, but I also noticed that you just treat each flower and leaf as a commodity. The flora of these islands have a rich history, with a deep cultural significance to us. Take this sea stalk, go around town, and ask some of the men and women what it means to them. Humor me, and I'll make it worth your while. Feel free to take a look around, but please. It looks like you've become familiar with the plants around here. There's a flower that grows in the snowy parts of the continent, but I can't tell you much else about it. Can't stand being cold. However, if you're interested in learning more, I know of someone who may be able to teach you. Her name's Sunsun Sweetflower, and last I heard she set up shop on the outskirts of Eniport over in Drustvar. Tread carefully, though, that area is crawling with Iron Tide raiders.
Smooth sailing!
Good day,
How may I help you?
Keep your powder dry.
Ahoy!
Yes. We've got our orders, the AZEROTH's waiting. Just take a look at the table and you let me know when you're ready to ship out. I know, I'm hard not to look at, I get that a lot, but we've got to focus here. Some sailors consider them bad luck, almost tempting fate. Others want their loved ones to not have to wait for bad news. I don't begrudge either. And 1.1 gallons of tequila. Keep that away from me. I only want to drown in my cups. Asterisk heek. Asterisk.
What can I do?
Feel free to take a look around. Sea stalk has a unique magical property that allows the stalk to provide the flower water, even if the flower is cut off. Sailors will give their loved ones a flower and keep the stalk on themselves, so if they fall overboard, the salt water kills the flower. What you hold is more than a stick, it's a family member's life. As for your lesson, unlike most other magic plants, the best material to harvest for magical essence is the stem, not the leaves or flower.
Keep the wind in your sails.